So I just got at my dorm and just took a shower. My sink full of this. Okay, and today's topic, I, while I was taking the shower, and I, I thought about this. So, for me personally, I would rather call myself like I consider myself as an introvert, but like I am aware that I am not like totally like introvert because sometimes I like to be with people, but only the people that I like, and like, and if I only if they were my people, then I would like to be with them. But when they are someone that I am not close with or I am not vibe with, then I wouldn't like to be around them. And in the opposite way, it's not it's not just that I don't want to be like around them, but in the same time, I also it also drain a lot of my energy, and it it makes me exhausted. So yeah, but when like when I was taking a shower, like the like it kind of like created the chain of thoughts, and I was thinking about like actually I just I like being with people. I like being with people, like my nature. I just like being with people. But the thing is, I just don't like being perceived. That's different, because when you're with people, you could be like alone on your own around the people. Like I am talking about this aside from the like introvert or extrovert part about me. This is just like something else, but it's also as associated with being an introvert and extrovert. So for example, I like to be in, like, let's say like the food court full of people, but I don't know any of them, right? Because I was there by myself, and it just like people are eating like their food and minding their own business. So yeah, something like that. Or it could be like somewhere that the majority of people don't know me, and I get to be there by my own, and sit alone without any you know any perception. And I think there's many reasons why, but I think one of them would be that when I am around any people, I must think that what would I do, like in this situation, like it's like I have to prepare if they are gonna talk to me, or if I have to say something to them, or it's like like what would I react, or what would I do, or like if something happened, and then how would I react to that. So so it makes sense, because sometimes, here's the thing, sometimes I don't react a lot, and that could be my problem. Like it is my problem sometimes. Like I don't really I don't really show my like reaction a lot. Like when something happened and I am cold about it, and then it would like if I were with someone else, and that thing could be like, perceived as something that is not normal or is not like make sense or something like that, and I will have to do something to make that make sense. And it's not like, like I want to do those reaction to praise those people. It's only because I would like to live my life easier. Like I don't want like, because I am the type of person that explains a lot. Really, I explain a lot, um, throughout my gesture or like many things. And yeah, I write a lot, like my journal, or even like the fiction that I am currently writing. So yeah, I express a lot, but like not in term of like reaction. I mean, like I don't like when something, or maybe it's not like I am not reacting, or maybe it's just like I don't feel like that thing is like something that I should be react about. Like, if like there was a joke and I don't feel like it's funny, it's not actually funny, and then I wouldn't laugh. But I know, I aware that it is a joke, but because it's not funny for me, so normal people wouldn't laugh at something that is not funny. So do I, and that's why. But because people that I am with, that is not like most of the time it's not my favorite people, they likely to like, to perceive my reaction as something that is like off. And like, is there, it's not like they like they hate me or they hate my behavior or something, but it's more like a concern, like they concern about me so much that they thought that I might be like in some kind of like trouble, and they want to help out, which like, in my past experience, I will have to explain many times that I am not like, I am not unhappy, I am not unsatisfied, I am not like angry or like sad or anything. I am not okay. I am okay. I am okay actually. But and it's even more like a thing when I don't, I didn't have like good communication at the time, and now I am talking about something basically specific. But yeah, that's the thing, it happens. I am not naked, but you just see this part of me, and it seems like I am naked. I am not actually. And you know and that's how my life was in the period, like in the period of time in like my life, for some for some time. I was being like that and being perceived as that. So now we are coming back to the point that I can now fully explain that I just, it's not like I don't like being with people, but I just don't like being with people that I don't like, or I know them, but like not know them enough that I feel comfortable with them, that I don't fear to do something or to not do something, to not react or to react in the way that I actually feel. And yeah, you know, like I used to explain about this situation as that, I am just an extrovert that likes being around people, so many people, but I don't interact with them. They don't know me personally. And that's how I used to explain it. But now I can kind of see the bigger picture that, okay, so yeah, that the thing that the thought that I used to think actually not wrong. And also it's because I dislike being perceived by other people. And and the reason behind that is because I don't like, I don't like to to think about what next, like what should I react about, or the thing, like the thoughts and something like that. Yeah. And and even though I don't, like, usually I don't care much about people, but being human is like you do it sometime. You cannot just like quit. You might can, and that's good for you, but in my case, I cannot just do that. you know I think about it sometimes. It's not like I actually think, but it's something that I think it lives somewhere in me, and I cannot just quit, or maybe I just cannot remove it. So at some point I have to think about what other people think, which is something that I really, really don't like. I hate it. Yeah, I would say I hate it. I don't like, because I don't like it. I just, you know, I don't have the better way to explain this, but I just don't like it. Why do my hair look like that? Yeah, I just don't like the way that I care about other people, but at the same time, I I I care and don't care at the same time. Yeah, that's kind of confusing. But if you care much enough to know about me, follow me, and you probably know much more about me in the future. So something that you might not understand about me today, you might understand about me tomorrow. So stay tuned. But who am I? Who am I to say that? Why would you want to know about me? But yeah, thank you so much for listening. And if you listening to like previous videos, I am so thankful for that. And to know that someone actually listen, like I don't know like how much, like I can see the view like on YouTube, right? But I cannot like actually know like if people actually finish my video. And but if you do, if you happen to do, that would be like, I am so grateful for that, and I really want you to know, for your attendant, for your attendant, yeah, something like that. And yeah, but actually I am thankful for it. So I should have looked at the camera, and it's here. But yeah, okay. So it's been a long day for me. Like it's just like it's dark right now. Actually, I would do it in like the afternoon or something like that. But yeah, that's it. That's all. Bye.